again, everyone, and thank you for watching us. Here's what we have on our agenda for today. We'll talk about number one, three more social media channels: Twitter, Yelp, and LinkedIn. Second of all, we'll dive into three types of advertising: direct mail, in-app advertising, and display ads. Many small business owners ask us, is Twitter useful for small businesses? The answer is, it depends on your industry, your audience, and your available resources. If you're limited by time and resources, one thing I recommend you use it for is social media monitoring. Social media monitoring is tracking what people are saying about you or someone else online. It can be used to find customers, track customer sentiment, and even check in on what your competitors are doing. You want to make sure if customers are saying something about you, whether that's positive or negative, you respond. Let's say you own a hair salon and a customer leaves a very happy review and tags you. You want to acknowledge, thank her, and invite her back. Here's an example of a happy customer that visited a hair salon and tagged the company. Guess what? Rita Hazen Salon, that's the name of the salon, never responded back. I'll tell you a secret. There are marketing tools that do all the social media monitoring for you. One example is Hootsuite. But we'll talk more about social media monitoring and tools available in another session. If you don't have a Yelp account, stop watching this video and go and create one now. Then come back and I can teach you what to do with it. With 142 million unique users per month, Yelp is one of the hottest marketing spaces online, competing with channels like Google and Facebook. If you already have an account, let's talk about what you can do with it. Number one, make sure your page is up to date with accurate information like your store, phone number, address, menu items, and so on and so forth. The more information you provide, the more reasons your customers have to make a visit. The screenshot is taken from a local nail salon that shows they're open for business, even though all businesses are currently closed due to the virus. Number two tip is encourage positive reviews. You can attract customers to a Yelp page by putting a link to your page on your website, on your email signature, social media, and by encouraging people to check in to your store. The key is to spread awareness and engagement. Here's an example of how Darren does it for his business via a personal email. Business owners oftentimes ask us, do I need to address negative reviews? Yes. Business owners can and should reply to these reviews. Yelp provides an option to respond to reviews privately, which gives you an opportunity to not only resolve the issue, but establish a good relationship with your customer. Be sure to ask if they're satisfied with the outcome and if they're willing to revise the Yelp review, so there isn't a lasting negative impression on your page. If this does not work out, you should respond publicly in a nice manner. Yelpers are likely to read both the negative review and the merchant response before making up their mind. By explaining the situation and how you have dealt with this privately, you can make the situation work in your favor by showing that you do care about your customers. There's more you can do with Yelp, but we'll stop here for now. It's time to see what the deal is with LinkedIn. LinkedIn is another very popular platform. It currently has over 610 million members. But is this the platform for you? Is it worth your time and energy? Do you need to actively post content on LinkedIn? To answer these questions, we will take a look at a couple of examples. You can use LinkedIn as a professional and as a business. In the first case, you create an account for yourself. As a business, you create a page for your business after creating a personal account. Every business owner should have a LinkedIn account. You can use it to create and develop new relationships and to spread the word about your business. Let's say you are a restaurant owner and you are trying to market your business to another business. You can use LinkedIn to reach to the person in charge and develop a relationship or make a business proposition. As a business, you can create a profile page and post information about your business. If you don't have the time and resources, you don't need to post content all the time, but you do need to at least create a company page and keep it up to date with basic information such as the services you offer and your business schedule. Advertising is such a broad and complex topic. We could talk about it for days and we still wouldn't finish our conversation. Today, I'm going to share some very practical tips that you can apply to your business. There are multiple types of advertising. The first one and very popular one these days is in-app advertising. This advertising is done through apps such as Instagram, games, Groupon, and so on and so forth. Let's say you just opened a new makeup or hair salon and you're looking to spread the word about your business and attract new customers. Use Groupon to offer a discount and to attract new customers to visit you. The other benefit is that there's no upfront cost for your business. The disadvantage with Groupon is it requires you to discount your services and also takes a percentage of your fee. So this is not a long-term solution, but it is a good one for increasing your customer base. Another great and affordable way to advertise your business is via direct mail. You're probably very familiar with it because you probably see this type of advertising every time you get your mail. If you're going to do direct mail, you gotta do it right, and I'll teach you how. First, define who your audience is. Who is most likely to buy your product? For example, if you are selling cleaning services, are you going to send a flyer to someone who has small income or owns a small house? No. You want to target people who live in large houses, have a generous income. Single ads could also be a category you want to reach. Secondly, test the market. Start small. Send to one target audience and see what the return of investment is, and then send to another one. Compare the results and then send to the audience that brings you the most profit. Third, make a great call to action. The call to action doesn't have to be a sale or a discount. It could be advertising a contest or promotion, or incentivizing people to conduct an online survey. Regardless of the nature of the call to action, there must at least be a call to action. And finally, don't forget to add your website. A flyer is also a good opportunity to let people know that you have a website and to invite them to visit it. Display ads is the advertising you see when you navigate on websites. Digital ads are the updated version of newspaper advertising. It's the same concept, but it's in the 21st century. It means buying ad space on sites that are of interest to your target demographic. I recommend hiring a professional to create and run the ads for you. However, if you are on a budget, I have 3 tips for you to get you started on your own so you can do display advertising for your business. Number 1, choose the platform. You can approach directly a website where you want to display your ad, or you can choose a display network such as Google, Facebook, Media.net, and so on and so forth. The difference is, if you choose one website, it will be easier, but your exposure will be limited to that website alone. If you choose Google, it will advertise your content on lots of websites. Google Display Network offers over 2 million websites that your ad can appear on. Number 2, decide your audience. I already discussed about audience when I referenced direct mail. You have to be wise with your money and spend it where you know you'll get the best bang for your buck. Number 3, create the ad. If you decide to advertise on one website alone, they will tell you what the ad size should be. Make sure your images are high quality and speak to the audience. Number 4, measure results. Don't just run the ad and forget all about it. Track how many visits you get to the website as a result, how many new customers you attracted, how many sales you made, what's your overall profit. This will help you decide whether you should keep investing in this type of advertising or not. Reach out to us if you have any questions. We would be happy to help. I hope to see you next time when we will talk about a few more forms of advertising.